Hello, welcome to the Intuitive Empress channel. This is Intuitive Empress with another reading for my people. Before we begin, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing helps me get information to you sooner. So, with that being said, let's get to the reading. Alright, so I was sitting and I was actually doing something else. And I felt the need to do a karmic reading. It was coming through real hard, so hard to the point that I got a headache. So I was like, let me sit down and do this reading. The first card that came out is that there's gossiping about you. So the divine masculine and the karmic are gossiping about you, saying all kinds of nasty things about you. The divine masculine had information on you because he spent a lot of time, divine masculine, divine feminine, take it as it resonates. And so there was a lot of talk about you and personal information about you. And the divine masculine, feminine is saying, I acted like it wasn't a big deal when it broke my heart. So for many of you, you're not with your divine masculine, divine feminine, and you let that person know, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not trying to be in a relationship with you anymore. And so they act like it wasn't a big deal. They may have even been saying nasty things to you with the gossiping, and may have even, let their cards out of the things that they were saying about you, who they were talking to about you. But it really broke their heart when you told them that you didn't want to be with them anymore, because you were just tired of all of the things that were going on, the late nights, the lying, the cheating, calls in the middle of the night, secret rendezvous in the middle of the night, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, coming in or leaving out. The energy was off in your home. So for some of you, depending on how deep this got, you had spirits running around your house, all kinds of things. But you got to the point where you were like, enough was enough. You were tired. Your energy was being drained because there was black magic going on. That didn't come out in here. Toxic energy came out. But for all of this that's going on, because it says cleanse your spirit, there was a lot of spiritual things that's going on, and spirituality came out. But you are divinely protected. The divine protection came out. It says also watch your friends and that you have frenemies. Watch your friends and frenemy came out right after. So really pay attention to who you're talking to, who you're dealing with. If you have mutual friends with your divine counterpart, just be careful who you're speaking to, because there's gossiping going on about you, and it's including even with those friends, gossiping and mocking and laughing, and they thought that they were getting away. But because you are highly spiritual and you've been working on your spirituality throughout this, you have the divine protection because you have gifts that are needed in the world. So cleanse your spirit. I don't know what it is that you believe, but pray, fast, talk to your spiritual leader, and do what you need to do to make sure that your spirit is bright and cleansed. And it says, I'm happiest when I'm with you. That was the divine masculine or feminine. They knew they made a mistake with the choices that they made. All right, Spirit, Holy Spirit, are there any more messages? I'm holding on to the cards a little bit tighter because the cards were just flying out and flying everywhere. So, one moment, while I get the remainder of these messages. And it says, your person found out the truth of your karmic's intent, which was to destroy his spirit and yours. to stop what Holy Spirit had for you. Playing mind games came out, so your karmic might have been playing mind games with you. The karmic's playing mind games with your divine counterpart, divine feminine, divine masculine. The card, "The Spell is Broken," came out, so I knew that there was magic going on. So the spell has been broken on you. Your divine masculine is still in this energy, because it says that they're playing escape from the karmic energy. So it's still spell work going on there. I don't know if you still want to be with this person or not, but for many of you, you may be still in this energy and you're wondering what's going on. The spirit says you're divinely protected. I'm getting that there are family members that are caught up with your divine masculine and the karmic. So some of his family, friends are on her side, on his side. They really like this person, and so they're involved in it to try to get you away from him, or was involved in getting him or her away from you. There was bad behavior going on the part of the karmic and the divine masculine and feminine. So I would just, take a look at that. I'm sure that you knew about the bad behavior. You sensed something was going on. You may have woken up in the middle of the night to your person not being there. Spiritual attack came out. Negative words came out. So that lets me know that there were negative words with the gossiping, with your divine masculine and feminine talking to this karmic person. Energy, draining energy came out, and that's what I said. You may have been feeling weak because your energy was being drained. Jezebel spirit came out. The Jezebel spirit can be on a male as well as a female, so it doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. They're just operating in that spirit. If you don't know about the Jezebel spirit, you can look up online what that spirit is and the characteristics that are behind it. Go into the Bible. The Bible talks about the person Jezebel that the spirit is named after. There was actually a person named Jezebel, and look at her energy. She was a very controlling person for her husband, King Ahab, and forced him to do, or manipulated him into doing a whole bunch of stuff against the people of God. And so the Jezebel spirit comes to affect the people of God and people who have a spiritual calling through manipulation, through sex, through enticing. Their romantic feelings coming from your divine counterpart towards you, and that is what's making the karmic upset and everything. And this is why they're planning their escape and they're trying to come back to you. And the next card that I'm holding in my hand, from out of the pile that fell out, was, "I'm coming back to you because I need your energy." Now that is the divine masculine and feminine saying that, so you might want to protect yourself, not allow this person to manipulate you, because they're not coming back because they love you. They might say, I love you, but they're coming back because they want your energy. So for some of you, again, this person is not with you, but they're looking to come back, and they're coming back because they want your energy. All right, are there any other messages? Any other messages for my people regarding the karmic energy, the karmic situation that their divine counterpart is currently wrapped up in? Any more messages? Holy Spirit, any other messages? I have a lot of cards. Some of you are stepping into your power. It's another reason why your person may be coming back. Your person is scared to stand up for you and themselves because of what's going on. You're in need of spiritual healing. Your person is in need of spiritual healing. There's a soul snatcher here. So that could be your divine masculine operating in karmic energy, or it could be the karmic trying to snatch your soul and the soul of your person. The karmic is saying, I let him or her cheat, just not with you. So there's cheating going on. There's multiple partners going on. And the karmic is okay with it because, again, the karmic is working in that Jezebel spirit. So she doesn't actually love your person, even though she pretends like she does. All right. So your person might come back and try to romance you. I would say really get into God and find out what this person's intent is. For some of you, your person has been stalking you. The karmic has been stalking you because that person is your soulmate. And the powers that be do not want you two to be together because you have a purpose. You have gifts to this world. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Is there anything else? Anything else that you want me to share with my people? All right. So for some of you, this karmic has a karmic family, which means their family is very karmic, into demonic things, into that Jezebel spirit runs through their family, and it says messy family members involved in the situation. So they were there helping to manipulate this person. You may have had a canceled trip or canceled plans with this divine masculine, which caused you to be heartbroken, caused your person to be heartbroken. There's a possibly for some of you a legal battle that you're involved in, your masculine or feminine is involved in surrounding this situation. You may be feeling desperate. Your person is feeling desperate definitely to get out of the situation. That's why they're planning their escape. You thinking about the divine masculine or feminine because you have that soul tie, but there is a high calling that's involved in this, which is why you're getting the spiritual attack, which is why evil forces are coming against you to try to stop you from getting to where you need to be. Is there anything else for our people? All right. Some of them may have been with a sex worker, your divine masculine feminine, with this karmic energy, or by themselves. 9 times out of 10, there was sex magic going on. Once I had your heart, I knew I had your soul. That's from your divine masculine to you. Your karmic is setting up your person. It might be what the legal battle is about. So this karmic is upset because they know that your person wants to leave. And I believe the setup also was there even before he or she decided to leave. Because again, this is to stop the purpose that you had. Somebody has been staring out the window, casting spells against you. 9 times out of 10, it is the divine masculine and feminine, because they miss you. They're trying to call you back in and manifest you back in. Either you or the divine masculine or both are in love with each other. Still in love with each other. Some of you feel like that this is done. But even when you break up with someone, there's still residual feelings. Even if you decide that you don't want to be with this person and you decide you want to love yourself first. I see a fake apology coming. It says, please don't trust this evil person. I'm not the person you remember. There's conflict either with you and your divine person, or the divine person and the karmic. There's definitely conflict with the divine person and the karmic. I'm trying hard to understand my feelings, the divine masculine or feminine is saying, because they're confused right now, because they thought they were going on to greener pastures. Is a possibility that the person coming back can be a sweet relationship, or that it can seem like that they want this sweet relationship, but succubus spirit came out, which is a sexual demon that happens in sex. You have old friends and co-workers who want to come out and speak to you. There are sexually transmitted demons on the divine masculine or feminine, which is why you feel that connection, or why they find it so hard to escape where they are. It's a stronghold. All right. You're supposed to be a power couple, which is why this setup has happened, to try to stop you from, again, fulfilling your purpose. But Spirit says focus on yourself right now. Cleanse yourself of the dirty spirits. There are dirty spirits around that goes with the succubus spirit, the Jezebel spirit, that are there. You might want to, like again, do the cleansing, do the fasting, to cleanse your spirit, praying, meditating, getting into God a little bit more, pushing into God and the Most High more, so you can be delivered from this. Your divine masculine and feminine, or your counterpart, is in remorse because all of this is going on. Dirty spirits, manipulation, fighting, gossiping. Because now there is gossiping about your person, not you. See, he was, or she was, laughing and mocking you when they got up and left. But now they're in remorse because the mocking, the talking, and all of that stuff is about that person. This person was husband and wife material when they were with you. This person was sent to you by God, but they went on another path. So divine masculine came out. So I kept saying divine masculine, so this is heavy for a divine masculine to a divine feminine. With all of this that's going on, the divine masculine needs to check itself, to get itself together. The karmic said that they did magic on the divine masculine. You might be feeling isolated. The divine masculine is feeling isolated because of all that's going on right now. You and this person needs to get emotional healing. There were false friends involved in this. So people that your divine masculine thought was his friend or her friend, the divine feminine thought was her friend, who really was not. Your friends may have been some false friends that might have helped contribute to the breakup of this situation because they were jealous of the relationship that you had. But there's divine energy surrounding this and surrounding you, which is why you have the divine protection. There's get out while you can. I think that is for those that are still in this connection with all of this that's going on, because you're going to separate yourself in order to get where you need to be. Because this is a twin flame connection. However, some twin flames, if they go on the wrong path, they may miss their opportunity, but you don't want to miss your purpose. The karmic used a false pregnancy to lure this person in. because they were a family person and they wanted to do what was right because they got this person pregnant, or they thought they got this person pregnant, but this person was actually lying to get them to leave because they knew that they were someone of traditional value. All right. Someone is watching you. It could be the karmic and the divine counterpart. They're watching you on social media. They're maybe watching, driving. See, they don't want me to get this message out. Driving past your house, going to your job. You might see them in your neighborhood. Someone's watching you. Stalking came out earlier. The divine masculine did not believe in this relationship, that you were the one, but now they're saying that you are. Sex magic is wearing off from the divine feminine or masculine. Take it as it resonates, because you would have encounters when you were asleep or during the day where you would feel this person touching you, sometimes even having the physical sex with you. That was because it was divine magic involved in this, and it's starting to wear off. So you're not feeling it as much. You're not going through it as much. You're not feeling that person as much because it's starting to wear off. The divine feminine needs to get a support system, or the divine masculine needs to get a support system, a real true support system, because there were fake friends involved in this situation. So the people that you were confiding in were actually working against you with this person, with this karmic. So the divine feminine or masculine may be getting headaches from the black magic. You may be getting unexplained headaches, not wondering why. Really, really bad headaches. That's a result of the black magic that was done. So if you're going through this, you might want to get the healing, because the magic is wearing off that was done. You might not be getting them as often. Your divine person had options, and it says so many options to the time. That's the player spirit. That could be female or male. There was a toxic soul tie. That toxic soul tie was because of the black magic. This person is loyal came out, but I feel like this person was not loyal to you, but they might be wanting to be loyal now. There's a karmic male involved in this situation. So if you are a male and your divine feminine has left, it's because of a karmic male, and you may be going through these things because of a karmic male. But you're ascending to a new level in spite of what's going on, because someone here is highly spiritual. The karmic is clingy and codependent. They may have been buying this person's stuff or taking care of this person in some way, shape, or fashion. They might be living in the person's house. Just trying to see if there's anything else. There was a lot being said. There's a card that says move on. That's the next one. So some of you might need to move on from this situation because there's haters, and it could actually be the person that you were with that was a hater on you as well as the karmic. There were secret messages that they had that they were talking about you and your business, but you're moving towards divine happiness. Look within yourself for the answers, because the divine has been speaking to you, has been sending his angels with their message for you. For the divine feminine, the divine masculine did black magic with the karmic on you. So they weren't innocent in this. This was a wake-up call to you because you are chosen. Creativity is manifesting within you. So you might be getting new ideas. The divine masculine said, I lied about it. Can you forgive me? What they lied about was whether they was with someone or not. Because I'm getting the impression that they kept telling you, because you were suspecting, and they were saying, no, I'm not doing anything. It's all in your mind. But it wasn't all in your mind. It really was going on. Some of you may be trying to get away from the divine masculine who turned into a karmic, because this energy is all karmic energy. So when they came to you, they may have been a divine masculine, but they turned into a karmic because they were around that karmic energy and partaking in things. I'm looking here, and the next card that came out was spiritual trance. So some of your karmics may have been in deep, because they were doing black magic. They did it through spiritual trances. The person that you were dealing with in the karmic are very immature people doing immature things. So Spirit says guard your heart, because this person is trying to come back. So the karmic was talking too much. The divine was talking too much to the karmic about your business and everything like that. So it says don't dismiss the red flags in this relationship if you're still with them, because you are wife material. Husband material came out before. So whoever you are, your husband, wife material, know that, and God will send, and the Most High will send you a new partner that matches your energy. So protect your energy, even though you may be feeling stuck. Your person realizes that they made the wrong choice, and now they're dealing with karma. So you don't want to be a part of that. When karma hits, it's going to affect whoever they're around. But there was a card in here before that said move on. You need to move on for right now, even if they come back eventually, because some of you, the person will come back and they're destined to come back. But right now, you need to move on. Cleanse your home, because there's karmic energy in your space. This person may, while you were at work, had that karmic in your house, in your bedroom. So cleanse your space. For some of you, you feel like things are not going to happen in your life because you feel like you were at a standstill, you were stuck, but Spirit says it's going to happen. Somebody was with a master manipulator, male or female. You were honest in this. Some of them were sleeping in your car or in their car because they were out doing all kinds of stuff. Some of them were having sex in your car or in their car. Get some rest, because some of you have been up all night and wore out. There's something that God wants you to do. This person you were dealing with may have been a blue-collar worker, working in a factory, working in construction with their hands, may have been in security. The divine masculine is saying, or feminine is saying, they can't satisfy me like you do, the karmic. That might be one of the reasons why the karmic is so upset. The person that you're with is, some of you may be with someone else or in a new relationship. They're saying they don't care if you're in a relationship, and that's very karmic energy. So if this person comes back, and especially if you're in a happy relationship, my advice to you would be not to leave that happy relationship for this mess, because this here is a mess. I didn't even realize I was going to have to go through so much in this deck, but there's a lot going on. Somebody has down low secrets. They were messing with the same sex and messing with you, even though they were claiming that they were, straight. Black magic came out again. Someone's mentally bogged down by all of this stuff. It could be you, it could be your karmic. There were addictions all up in this. So there was drugs and alcohol and sex and all of that going all around. Sex magic came out. Some of you need to get a deeper connection with the Most High. That will help you through this. There's a karmic female involved. There's an unhappy connection, either with you and the person that you're with, or the person that you were with and broke up with is now in an unhappy connection. They're turning away from darkness. There's a privileged lady here, which means that your person was taking care of this person, giving them money. Some of you may have been dealing with a corporate professional. Just because somebody's in corporate and make a lot of money doesn't mean they're not a karmic. It doesn't mean that they don't have toxic ways. Your person is saying, I'm sorry for how that I treated you. Alright. I don't believe there are any more messages. I'm sorry that this message is so long. Normally I try to do 15 minutes and this is double that. Somebody was controlling you with money, or your person is controlling the karmic with money, or the karmic is controlling them with money. Somebody has memory loss. It could be you. It could be your person because of all of the drinking and drugging, because of the spell work, because even though it didn't come out, I believe that the karmic, well, it did say that the karmic was doing black magic on your person as well as yourself. There are multiple karmics involved, so that means your person was dealing with multiple people. Can you hear me when I whisper your name? Your person is whispering your name different times, so you'll hear their voice, you'll hear them calling your name for some of you. Focus on your independence though. Figure out why you are watching divine messages. That's messages like mine. Is it for you to get back with your divine counterpart, or is it for confirmation that you were not crazy, that these things are happening? Because these are things that people don't generally speak about, and sometimes people don't know about with the black magic, the spiritual connections, the negative energy that you've been going through. And you're not crazy. These things do happen. Just know that you are more beautiful than you know, because I feel like that this was an abusive connection, and near the end your person was saying that you were ugly, nobody will want you, but you are a beautiful person. For some of you, the divine masculine or feminine is coming back to you soon. Use your discernment with that. There was a sexual relationship going on with the karmic and karmics, of course. You're always on that person's mind. Somebody is sneaking in this connection. It could be the karmic, it could be the divine person, or the person that had the divine energy. Because again, none of this energy is divine energy. Hopefully your divine person is the one that's in here that's getting a wake-up call. Somebody's finances is tied up. It could be yours because of what was going on in a situation. It could be the karmics. It could be the divine masculines. I feel like it's the divine masculines in this situation because they were dealing with the privileged lady and they were buying them things. Things were done in the dark. It's going to come out. Somebody was a business owner in here. It could be you, the karmic. It could be the divine masculine, but I really feel like that it is the divine masculine feminine listening to this message, and your business was affected by all of this, but that's about to clear up. The divine masculine or feminine is trying to protect you, divine masculine or feminine, from the toxicity in this. I spent the money you gave him or her. So for some of you, you gave the message, you gave money to your person and they spent it on this person. Some of you are going through a psychic attack. I was talking about that, the headaches and the mental mind games. Someone in this situation is a man and a woman. Magic was done on them. The karmic allows the divine masculine to cheat, which we saw in here where it says they can cheat, but not with you. There was deception involved, of course, you know, a lot of lying. The karmic had sex with the divine masculine's homie. So that's male or female. So he was cheating with the karmic's friends. The divine masculine or feminine wants to leave the karmic. We saw that they were planning to leave. The divine masculine and feminine likes being in your energy field dreams. So you might have been having dreams. Some of you know this person, some of you don't. So there might be somebody in your dream that you just did not know who they were. That was the karmic in your dream. So pray over yourself, anoint your head and everything before you go to sleep, and pray to the divine to cover you so you can have sweet sleep and sweet dreams. If you wake up and have those dreams, you can always rebuke the witchcraft and everything like that. Send it back, you know, and everything like that. If you wake up for one of those dreams, there were threesomes going on, orgies going on. This definitely not for children. All my messages are marked for not children because of the level of things that we go into. I remember that day like it was yesterday. They could be talking about your meeting. They could be talking about your breakup. For some of you, the breakup was really, really bad. But I feel like some of your divine partners are reminiscing on the day that they met you with that instant connection. But that's what's going on here. There's a lot of controlling with money. It's a lot of money involved in here. Your divine person may have left because of money and greed for money. It's a lot going on in this reading. But I do wish you the best and pray for your best and that you make wise decisions for your home. So bind up the enemy and those spirits. The Bible says if you resist the enemy, then he will flee from you. There are all kinds of things in the Bible that equip you for spiritual attacks and spiritual warfare. Like I said, go to your pastor, your spiritual advisor to help you with this. I thank you so much for coming to my channel. Unfortunately, this message wasn't a great message, but it was a needed message and it was a timely message for you. Because there are a lot of things that you were going through, which is what brought you to this channel. And I'm just happy that I was able to give you the message that's for you. Take what resonates. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next message.